if Nazar Kinsella wants to go first.
Hi, Thomas. Unlucky today. How do you even rationalise the match that maybe you thought shouldn't have happened, but one where your players had to play? They played pretty well, but then dropped also important points in.
Yeah, well, the circumstances are the circumstances. Gave my opinion now many times. And in the end, you try to focus. Of course, there was a lot of noise going on in the last 24 hours. Is this the perfect environment to prepare a match? No, for sure not. So we did. We focused late. We did a late meeting. We did a short meeting, and we tried to do our best. We struggled in first half a little bit, and after a very strong start in the first 5 minutes, we struggled to adapt to Wolves' shape, and we were a bit late in all the challenges. So reaction in second half was very, very good, and was a very good performance in second half. Well, 0-0 at Wolves. We have another clean sheet, so a lot of positive things. That it's hard to create chances. That was clear before. That it's hard to score goals here was clear before. So I think like to analyze this game isolated and purely this performance in game, I'm absolutely okay. We could have won it if with a bit of luck and with a bit of here and there a bit of more quality or a shot more or like little situations on our side. But very happy how we played the second half.
Okay, we'll go to Nick Purewell.
Hi, Thomas. What happens next, do you think? Obviously, with the matches coming up, I suppose is the situation just that you've got no idea whether you'll be playing next week?
No, I've got no idea. We had an idea yesterday evening what's going to happen. That did not happen, so we have no idea what will happen. We will do tests. We will continue to do tests on a daily basis. We will go to training like we did. I think we as a club, we were very, very responsible. We left Kai out against Everton. Also, we needed him badly on his position. We left him out with a negative test because he had symptoms. We left Jorginho out today. Also, it's not even clear until now if he's positive or negative. So I think we were very, very responsible with it, and still was a lot going on in the last 24 hours. And okay, now we will sit in the bus for 3 more hours together, and tomorrow we will do training, and before we will be tested and wait for the result.
Okay. We'll go Jacob Steinberg.
Hi, Thomas. So many games called off over the weekend, 6 other games called off. Do you think that this has maybe damaged the integrity of the competition? The fact that you've been allowed to play? Has it damaged the integrity of the competition that you've been forced to play, now fallen 6 points behind City?
I don't, the problem are not like the points we dropped today are not the points, and same time City, I don't know, did they win against Newcastle? Okay, this was predictable. The points that hurt are the points we lost at home against Man U, against Burnley, and against Everton. These are the 6 points that hurt, and not today. I cannot and I will not comment on any other decision that is made from other games postponed or being not postponed. We never compared ourselves to any other situation. We were just worried about the safety of players. The players were concerned about their health because we had several positive COVID tests in consecutive days, and that was it. And from here we go.
Tom Colomas.
Hi, Thomas. Did you say it was 7 positives among the players or 7 positives among players and staff, please?
No, 7 players.
7 players, and they were all
plus staff.
Yeah. Plus staff.
Of course.
So how much is it in total, please? Can you give us an idea?
No, I don't know. But there are some numbers in staff, of course, and they're not in the training ground at the moment, of course.
Is your training ground still open at the moment?
We played. Why should it be closed? We played a game, so why? How can we close it? We have the next game on Wednesday, so we have now 2 days. We cannot close it. How should this happen? That we send everybody home and arrive for the next game without without training. And no, I mean, the decisions is the decisions, and then I understand everybody when they say, yeah, look, they have still 14 players. But if you look a bit more into detail, and you check out who the 14 players is, you see Trevor Chalobah with 2 training sessions. You see Mateo Kovacic 1 training session. You see N'Golo Kante 1 training session. We were put in a huge risk of health and safety to the players, also physically, not only from COVID but also from COVID. So this was the decision, and of course that's it. I mean, I'm not sure if I catch it, and hopefully I will not catch it. If I will do like sports on the very next day when I have to isolate for 10 days. We put Kova into a Premier League match after second day after a COVID infection. Okay. So if you count this as 14 valuable players to play to play Premier League, toughest league in the world on the level that it needs, okay. So it's like this.
Okay, final question, Adam Newson.
Hi, Thomas. Can I just check what the injuries to Trevor and Hakim Ziyech also looked to be in pain when he came off? Are you concerned about maybe not even having those two now for Brentford?
Yeah, well, this would be funny. I mean, this is what I mean. I mean, we run into, we can survive a game, but we will pay the price. At some point, we will pay the price, is for sure. Maybe we already do it with all our midfielders. And Trevor, hopefully it's just painful. In the moment, it's very painful. And we still have hopes that it's not serious, but we need to wait for further examination. And for Hakim, I don't think it's bad. I think he got hit and like on his nerve. It feels like and the calf, I think, was like tight. So he was limping. We had to take him off, of course.
Okay, we'll leave it there. Thank you, everyone.
I prefer not to comment because it's not. If you want to speak about big decisions, you don't speak just about the red cards. I prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble, and I don't want to be in big trouble.
Well, there were many incidents.
Do you think it's not a problem, diving or simulation? It's not. It's an exaggerated problem. It's not really a problem in the English.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes, it is. Oh yes, it is. But I don't make campaigns.
So you always think there's a campaign against you?
Yes. No, that's not against me because I'm not on the pitch. Against Chelsea, yes. Against Chelsea, yes. You know, in the last couple of weeks, do you want me to tell you the 2 most important things that happened in my matches? In my matches, in my opinion, Filipe Luis and Eden Hazard should be now or could be now with broken legs. These are, for me, the 2 crucial things of my matches in the last 2 or 3 weeks. Filipe Luis